Sunday morning at Richmond, sun shining. Actually, the sun was out Saturday afternoon. We could have raced Saturday night, but you can't blame NASCAR for calling the race on Friday. Looking at the tropical storm Hannah coming up here. Didn't get a lot of rain, didn't get a lot of wind, but the threat was there, and they made the right call on that deal. Now we've got a Sunday afternoon race at Richmond International Raceway, and I wish every track was as exciting as this place. This is the best racing on the surface of the earth, except for Bristol, of course. Short track racing, that's NASCAR style. And nobody has any reason to play conservative this time. They can go wide open, and I think they will. The only three guys who have something to lose: Clint Bowyer, Casey Kane, and David Reagan. One of those three guys is going to make the chase. The other two aren't. Me, I'm sort of betting on David Reagan. He looks like he's got things going his way. Jimmy Fenning, his crew chief, has a good car. David's got a good head on his shoulders. Looks pretty sharp. Casey and Clint, they just don't look like they've got everything together right now. Don't know where that's going to lead them. We'll have to see on Sunday afternoon at Richmond what's going to happen there. They started the field. They'll start the field by points with Kyle Busch and Carl Edwards side by side. That ought to be one heck of a first lap. See who gives and who doesn't. I think I'd be a little cautious if I was driving behind those two guys. I don't know if they're still best buds again, like Kyle was saying after their little dust up at Bristol. But it should be exciting. Me, I'm banking on Jeff Gordon winning this race and then standing up and saying what he really thinks about this car tomorrow. Ever since Jimmy Johnson, his teammate, won at California and a romp, led 228 of the 250 laps. Been a lot of grumbles in the garage area about the car tomorrow. What NASCAR ought to do, what NASCAR could do, what NASCAR should do. NASCAR hasn't done anything. They've left it up to the crew chiefs. Car tomorrow's no better today than it was a year ago. Things should improve. The engineers I talked to say it's just got some bad physics in it. Maybe they'll change it, maybe they won't. They got to test Monday and Tuesday of the new nationwide car of tomorrow, even though that's not going to debut until the timetable now is sometime between next August and January of 2010. I'm betting more on January, February 2010. But it's got some interesting ideas. It's going to be a little higher on the nose. It's got a traditional rear spoiler. And it's got a couple of other little things that might make racing better. At least that's what the people who've been to the wind tunnel with that car say. They say the drivers are really going to like what they feel on Monday and Tuesday. And we'll see where things go from there. On the Ford side, David Reagan and Carl Edwards, I believe, are going to be doing the testing for Ford. Each manufacturer gets two guys here. Two different guys on Tuesday because all the guys in the chase are going to New York. Hard Rock Cafe, whole 9 yards of media blitzing. That's the story Sunday morning in Richmond. Bright sunny weather, blue skies. Let's see if Jeff Gordon can finally get that first win, or maybe even Tony Stewart. Mike Mulhern for the Winston-Salem Journal, journalnow.com.